All right, man. There's a bunch of excuses for Tyson Fury losing to Oleksandr Usyk. First time it was some excuses I heard, from behind the scenes too. Oh man, this sparring didn't go right, or training didn't go right, or he wasn't healed from the cut and all that type of stuff. I even see articles going around blaming Sugar Hill for Tyson Fury loss, and I'll pull that article up next. Have a box talk playlist, boxing news playlist. More videos like this. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Did Fury lack of discipline lead to another Usyk loss? It says Garth Davies says Tyson Fury's nutritionist said he was in great condition for the rematch with unified champion Oleksandr Usyk on December 21st from Riyadh. Davies claimed Fury conditioning was brilliant. The 281-pound Fury didn't look in great condition. I mean, like I continue to say, man, people always gonna say what they want to say. It wasn't that he wasn't in great condition. He was in great condition. I mean, 281 pounds, you got to understand he's 6'9". Some people can carry the weight better than other people can carry the weight. And that's what, a lot of these people who write these articles or got a platform to create content on, they don't know shit about boxing. Tyson Fury is a what did you call it? A conditioning maniac. That's what he do. He's in great condition. But to turn around and say, well, he didn't look in great condition because of the guy he was fighting. Let's give the guy he was fighting some credit. But 281 pounds, to be honest, bro, like, I mean, he was fighting a guy that used his advantage. He went to the body. That was something Deontay Wilder did. That's something that Deontay Wilder didn't do. But people say he didn't look great condition because the guy went to the body. He bit on the feints. He bit on the movement. If he wasn't in great condition versus a guy like Fury, we see what happened with Tony Bellew. We seen what happened with it, with quite a few guys that wasn't in condition to fight Tyson Fury. Don't forget the Michael Hunter fight at cruiserweight. That's what looking like not in great condition. Tyson Fury was in great condition. He just fought a guy who had a consistent body punch. He fought a guy that he couldn't lean on. He fought a guy that held the position, bagged him up, made him think. You got to understand, when you dealing with physical conditioning and you got mental conditioning, sometimes the mental conditioning is tough. It's very, very tough. And it's very tough. You know what I'm saying? It is very, very tough when you mentally fatigued, you thinking. If you always thinking and you not reacting, that's what a guy like Mayweather do to you, Usyk do to you. You're always thinking and you're not reacting. You always thinking and you're not reacting. So when you always thinking and you not reacting, that becomes a problem. But they say, he was in great condition. I mean, people gonna make excuses because it didn't go their way. Tyson looked like someone sitting on the couch eating. Like, y'all look, he always looked like that. Looks don't always determine what type of physical conditioning somebody's in. I was having a conversation with a guy at the gym, and he says that, he always feels stronger when he had weight on his stomach. You know what I'm saying? He always felt stronger in the core. And people say, well, if you ain't got a six-pack, you can't take a body punch. That's not necessarily true. Because once you down to the muscles and them abs, they don't have that protection of the water and the fat around the waist. The Gypsy King come through 3-month camp and look like that, didn't work hard. Like, what do y'all... I'm trying to understand, what did y'all want him to look like? Y'all wanted him to go, come out and look like what? You know what I'm saying? And look like what? This is what he's always pretty much looked like of lately. Cut corners, eating too much, not enough. He did enough. If he didn't do enough cardio versus Usyk, he would not have made it to the 12th round. Do people understand what Usyk did? And just because you carry an extra 30 or 40 pounds, it depends on your height. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. And now it's like, oh, well, Fury should have came in at 247. He would have got knocked the fuck out. The only reason he didn't get knocked out this fight is because he came in at 281 pounds. You have to understand body and boxing. He came in heavy. Because he wanted to be able to survive a punch, and he wanted to be able to lean on Usyk, but that wasn't happening. So just because he came in at 281, it doesn't mean that he wasn't in great shape. He was in phenomenal conditioning. Had he came in 40 pounds lighter, guaranteed he would have got knocked out. Guaranteed he would have got knocked out. So when y'all start talking about body weight and being no, this is who he is. You can be 280 pounds and be well conditioned. Fury was improved, but so was Usyk. His conditioning was that 20 stone man brilliant, said Garth Davies. I spoke to Fury's nutritionist and said it was in great condition and had a great camp. He showed that in the Usyk fight Usyk was a bit smarter. There were times where Fury, the Giant, was trying to swat the smaller guy, and he was in and out, landing just before he went out of those clinches in the last round. You have to understand that ain't got always nothing to do with the weight and him not be. No, they got a lot to do with Usyk's awkwardness. It wasn't a close, contrary to what people going around saying because they don't know shit about boxing. There wasn't no close fight. It wasn't no close fight. That fight wasn't close. This is who he is physically. People don't understand how the body works. This is who he is. And ain't he eating too much or, come on, man, this is what he wanted to come in at. Commentators said he was looking fast. He didn't have an answer for Usyk's skills. That's it. He thought he was going to be able to outweigh on Usyk like he did Deontay. It wasn't going to happen. So now you said, Fury lost with Sugar Hill to blame. It could just never be on the fighter. It could just never be, Usyk was just a better guy. Give him credit. Frank Warren watched last Saturday Fury Usyk fight and thinks it was closer than he originally scored. However, he still feels the fighter deserved the victory. It wasn't closer. That fight was not close. And he says that Fury wasn't following his trainer Sugar Hill's instruction to stay on the attack and not let Usyk back him up. Tyson would briefly try to follow Sugar Hill's advice of the rounds, but once he started getting hit to the body and stabbing the shots from Usyk, he'd back off. Where Sugar Hill failed in the championship rounds by not making Fury making him understand how bleak his situation was. Fury needed to be told that he had to go kamikaze, a knockdown and knockout. He should know that. He should already knew that. I still feel that Tyson won. I think it was much closer than the first time. But still, who said this shit? Frank Warren? I watched it again. I consider it quite not. Man, motherfucker, fight wasn't close. That fight was not close. That fight was a fucking blowout. That was a blowout. And you could say, well, Sugar Hill, it's always the brother fought. No, he couldn't back Usyk up because he didn't have the skill set. He don't have the skills. Usyk can go to his right. Tyson Fury don't have a left hook. They should have worked on the left hook in camp. That's all they should have really been like targeting is that left hook. So Usyk couldn't roll to his right and line up the straight left. But I was saying that for before. But, he sometimes dude just a better fighter. You can go dig up Angelo Dundee, all the great trainers. Sometimes the guy's just a better fighter. Let's give him his credit. He's a better fighter. He did what Deontay Wilder failed to do, and that was go to the body. Had Wilder had a better jab and went to the body, that would have been it. But you dealing with a guy coming from a smaller weight class who believe in going to the body. He knew the assignment. He made the adjustments, and that's it. It wasn't nothing that Fury can do about it. Let's just give the man credit. First it was a robbery, then it was Fury was out of shape, then it's sugar heel. No, this motherfucker's just better. Usyk is just a better fighter. So it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick. Check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.